Market's about to open here a little bit later on this morning, and already U.S. futures nosediving after last week's historic lows. So here's what we're seeing right now so far. The Dow futures down around 700 points, the NASDAQ down about 315 points, and the S&P futures, that's where millions of Americans have their 401ks, retirement savings invested, down about 100 points. All of this signaling another difficult day here on Wall Street after trillions of dollars were wiped off the board at the end of last week. And when the markets closed on Friday, that was the worst week since 2020 during the early days of the pandemic and at the end of the president's first term in office. So already this morning, we're seeing markets plunging across the board in Asia and Europe. Plenty of anxiety now about what comes next, guys.
And wait, over the weekend, some of the president's allies in the investment community called for a pause in these tariffs, but so far he's holding firm as late as this morning.
Exactly, and that's causing some of this concern here, the uncertainty about what's about to happen. Not only what the president is saying, but the administration downplaying the effects of last week's sell-off, also the impact of these tariffs. They're also saying that they plan to continue implementing more tariffs that they have scheduled for this week, and downplaying the recession fears, saying that they are unwarranted. But we know a lot of analysts feel very differently. We heard from the head of one of America's largest banks earlier this morning, J.P. Morgan, which again also increased the odds of a recession in the U.S. to 60%. George.
A lot more questions than answers right now. Okay, Whit, thanks very much.